Well, good evening. Chief Meteorologist Candace King with you in the First Warn Weather Center. Just wrapped up with the 6 o'clock news and wanted to come back to the video forecasts. I think they're very helpful and an easier way for us to get out some of the information. While it's nothing major here the next couple of days, it is the week of Christmas, so a lot of you folks will be doing some traveling if you haven't left already. And there are a few days that we need to pay a little closer attention to as we get closer to Christmas. Now, the big thing for tonight is going to be some of the fog that has developed. We had over half an inch of rain come down early this morning, and while the rain has moved out, the ground now is very saturated. And as our temperatures begin to fall back, that's leading to the fog out there. And in many spots, those numbers have fallen below 1 mile, and that's going to be the case as our temperatures continue to drop back. So there will be locally dense fog through the evening, tonight, and through tomorrow morning. Now, highs today topped off 50 degrees in Rockford. It was cooler off to the west, closer to where that low was, and the cooler airs that came in a little early. 37 now in Galena, 36 in Monroe. Now, these are temperatures at about 6:45 on Monday night. There is a bit of a wind out there, so it is dropping wind chill values. Not overly cold. I mean, they're still tolerable, but feels like 29 in Monroe. 45 is our current temperature in Rockford, and those numbers will continue to drop back. Winter officially begins tonight at 10:48. I know we talk about, we haven't had any winter type temperatures. Well, it's officially beginning, and that statement still holds true that we really don't have any wintertime cold coming up at least through this week. Now, today, remember when I said we hit 50 degrees? It makes for 9 days that we have had 50 degrees or higher for the month of December. Average number of 50-degree days that occurs, this is looking over many, many, many years of data, is only 2. So we are well above that. And what's even more impressive is we are just 1 day short of the record for the most 50-degree days that have occurred during the month of December. That was back in 1941 when 10 days had 50-degree temperatures. So we're just a little bit below that. And those numbers are going to continue to go up. And we will likely hit 10 days on Wednesday because we have a pretty strong storm system that is now beginning to move into the Pacific Northwest. And what that's going to do, it's actually just crashing on right here. And we can see with the stronger winds coming in the jet stream, you got some snow in the higher elevations, while the heaviest moisture access with what came through this morning is now being kind of pushed to the east and to the southeast. Now, with the clouds coming in tonight, there is still going to be a little drizzle and still that fog, but there's some clearing back off to the west. So we may actually get a little break in some of that cloud cover on Tuesday, but still expect it to be a mostly cloudy day. Now, as far as travel goes this week, it'll be Wednesday, which will have a high impact on the roads and the airways with the rain coming in. Small impact on Thursday, Christmas Eve day. Some of the models are now starting to generate a little light precip with the temperature right around 40 degrees. We should see that as drizzle, but we've got to watch our temperature profile fairly closely. Friday, Christmas Day looks fine. High pressure moves in. And then our next system that will bear some watching comes in for the weekend. So if that's your travel day from heading home, that's another time spot that we need to watch going into the weekend. But overall, that warm trend will continue, and it likely will continue here even into next week. So kind of as we round out the end of December. Well, that's been your Monday evening forecast. Have a lot more for you tonight when you join me at 9 and 10. Have a good evening.